Hello, hello, hello. This is Bigbobby, your favorite click and chortle guru from Studio L7, where we dish out more than just tips on photography, podcasting, field recording, and B2B filmmaking. Today I've got a flavor-bursting proposition that'll make your taste buds do a little boogie. Now hold on to your lenses, folks, because we're trading our f-stops for food stops and our light meters for lamb. That's right. St. Anna Greek Orthodox Church over in sunny Roseville, California, is so thrilled about its nearly finished construction that they're saying, "Let there be food festival." Picture this, a 2-day Epicurean extravaganza where the shutterbugs meet the sugar bugs. Mark your calendars for Saturday, the 9th of September from 11 a.m. to the light-leaking golden hour of 10 p.m., and again on Sunday the 10th, from high noon until the 8 p.m. twilight. But don't fret, my focus faithful. The only thing getting underexposed here is your diet. So grab your widest wide-angle lens and prepare to capture the culinary cornucopia. The only rule? No flash. It scares the souvlaki. Now you don't want to lose the plot here, so be sure to follow the festival on Facebook for all the sizzling, drool-worthy updates. Consider it the sneak peek trailer to your feature flavor film. So pack up your camera bag, folks, and make sure to leave room for a doggy bag. Let's show them how we say cheese at Studio L7. And remember, when it comes to food and photography, timing is everything. So don't get caught waiting for the reheat. Catch you at the festival, folks. Bigbobby, signing off. Lights, camera, action, and microphones, of course. Welcome, my fellow shutterbugs and audiophiles, to another exciting episode of Studio L7. I'm your host, Bigbobby, and if you're here, you're probably wondering why a podcast about photography, podcasting, field recording, and filmmaking is going to talk about writing. Don't worry, folks. I'm not going to teach you how to write a novel. Instead, we're going to dive into the fabulous world of scripting your podcast episodes. Now, I know what you're thinking. Bigbobby, my friend, I've got this amazing voice and I can wing it like a pro. But let me tell you something. Even the most talented improv actors practice their lines. It's a secret, but trust me on this one. You see, scripting your podcast is like creating a treasure map to guide you on your journey, and that's precisely what we're going to discuss today. So, buckle up, because we're about to embark on a hilarious and insightful ride through the beautiful and sometimes chaotic world of podcast scripting. First things first, what is podcast scripting? Is it some sort of ancient magic, or is it a secret society's code? Well, not quite, but it is an art form. Simply put, podcast scripting is the process of writing down your thoughts, ideas, and talking points to create a structured and coherent episode. It's like having your very own GPS system guiding you through the twists and turns of your podcast journey. Now you might be wondering, Bigbobby, why should I bother with a script? I've got my smooth voice and my witty humor. Isn't that enough? Well, my dear friends, while your dulcet tones and charming wit are certainly a plus, a script offers many benefits that you may not have considered. For starters, a script helps you stay on track and avoid those pesky rabbit holes. You know what I'm talking about. One moment you're talking about the latest camera lens, and the next you're discussing the mating habits of Australian kangaroos. Fascinating, yes, but not exactly on topic. A script keeps you focused and ensures that your podcast remains relevant and engaging. But wait, there's more. A well-crafted script can also help you create a clear and concise message. And let's face it, nobody wants to listen to a podcast that sounds like a never-ending stream of consciousness monologue. We're not James Joyce, after all. All right, so we've established that podcast scripting is essential. But how do you actually go about it? What's the secret sauce to creating the perfect script? Well, as with any creative endeavor, there's no one-size-fits-all approach. However, I've got some tips and tricks that might just make your scripting journey a little less daunting and a lot more fun. First and foremost, know your audience. Are they photographers seeking technical tips, or are they aspiring filmmakers looking for creative inspiration? Understanding your listeners' needs and preferences is crucial in crafting a script that resonates with them. Next up, create a rough outline. Jot down your main ideas and talking points in a logical order. Think of it as the skeleton of your podcast, providing the structure upon which you'll build your masterpiece. And remember, no one expects you to come up with a perfect outline in your first attempt. It's okay to shuffle things around and make adjustments as you go along. It's your script, after all. Now let's move on to the meat of the script. This is where you fill in the details of your talking points. Remember, a script is not just about what you say, but also how you say it. Inject your unique personality into your script. After all, that's what sets your podcast apart from the rest. A word of caution here. Avoid writing your script as if you were writing an essay. Conversational language is key. You're not giving a lecture, you're having a chat with your listeners. So let your hair down, put your feet up, and write as if you're talking to a friend. Lastly, don't forget to include prompts for audio cues, like music, sound effects, or pauses. These not only add a professional touch to your podcast, but also enhance the overall listening experience. Think of them as the cherry on top of your podcast sundae. Now we've arrived at one of the most overlooked yet crucial stages of scripting: editing. Yes, my friends, much like how we can't publish unedited photographs or raw film footage, a script also needs some tender, loving care before it's ready for the spotlight. Editing your script gives you the chance to tighten up your language, fix any awkward phrases, and most importantly, ensure that your message is clear and concise. It's like cleaning your camera lens. You want your listeners to have the clearest possible view of your ideas. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes, and it's okay to rewrite sections of your script. The aim here is to refine your script until you're happy with it. It might seem tedious, but trust me, your listeners will thank you for it. And there you have it, folks, the magical world of podcast scripting. It might seem a bit daunting at first, but with a bit of practice and a whole lot of patience, you'll be scripting your podcast episodes like a pro in no time. So before we close today's show, I leave you with this little nugget of wisdom. A script is not a ball and chain, but a compass that guides you. It gives you the freedom to express your ideas clearly and effectively without losing your way. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Join me next time on Studio L7, where we'll explore more exciting topics related to photography, podcasting, field recording, and filmmaking. Stay tuned, stay curious, and remember, it's not just about capturing the perfect shot, it's about telling the perfect story. Goodbye for now. Remember, this script is a rough draft and it's meant to be flexible. As you grow and understand your audience better, you can tweak and adjust your scripts to better fit your style and your listeners' preferences. Happy scripting!